Hey everybody. Hey. Can you guys see me? Hi everyone. I'm waiting for a response and then I'll know if everybody can see me. Oops, my phone. Hello, hello. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Okay. I just saw your response. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time here, there's my nervous laughter. Yes, I have a nervous laughter. Hey, everybody. How are you doing today? I am Pam, and I really appreciate that you took the time to hang out in the Pam Fam today. Thank you so much for joining today's live. Today's live, as you all know, it's Memorial Day weekend if you're here in the U.S. And what Memorial Day is about remembering those that made the ultimate sacrifice for this country. That's what Memorial Day is about. And so that's what we are. We're not celebrating Memorial Day, but we are honoring those that have fallen. And I know many of you here have either served in the military, or you have family members that have served in the military, or you have grandparents, great-grandparents and whatnot that have served, or friends. Even so, so I wanted to take the time out today to honor those individuals and pick some fragrances out that I think would be, great for wearing, whether you're going to visit grave sites or whether you're just hanging out with family and reminiscing about those individuals, that type of stuff. All right. So before I get any further, thank you again for joining me. Again, I am Pam, and this is the Pam Fam. If this is the first time you are visiting, please hit the like button if you like this type of stuff. If you think you like this type of stuff, also consider subscribing to the channel. That would be wonderful. What we talk about is luxury fragrance, makeup a little bit. We do some makeup tutorials and things of that nature, and of course, some skincare. So please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Once this live goes off, please consider going back and hitting the like button if you haven't done so while you're here, and also comment down below. Let me know you were here. I like knowing that you guys showed up and showed out. All right. So if you're joining from Facebook or Twitter or any other platforms, thank you so much again for joining. And I really appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me today. So let's get started. I didn't have anything specifically red, white, and blue, but it came close. This is a dress. It's African motif. I am wearing the dress. It's a dress you can style in different ways. I like to show you guys my outfits. So it's got pockets. Y'all know I love pockets. Yes, I do. I like being comfortable, okay? All right. And that's about it. Okay, nice sleeves, nice and comfortable. It's nice and stretchy, the dress is. You can wear a belt with it. You can style it without a belt like I'm doing today. That type of stuff. So guys, I am so excited. Let's see who's in here today. Excuse me. I'm not going to be here very long today either. We're going to be probably 60 minutes. If we go any further, 75 minutes, I'm going to cut it off because I do have to get back to my studying. All right, guys, let's see who's in the room. Let's see who's here today. Oh, hi, Harry. You are early. Hi, Harry. Hi, Priya. Hello. We've also got Teresa. Hey, Teresa. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming and hanging over. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Hi. Beauty Flash. Thank you. Can always count on you, my dear. Thank you so much for joining. Tommy Zone is also here. Hi, dear. And Beauty Queen. Oh my gosh, you guys are showing up. Thank you so very much for joining today. Let's see here. Hello, Harry. Oh gosh, guys, if I have anything in my teeth, I was rushing to eat something earlier today. So, hi, D'Angelo. Hi, Dee. Thanks for joining. And let's see, LD is here. Hi. Cynthia is here. Hi. Hey, girl. How you doing today? I'm so glad to see you guys. Anisi, I know I thought I saw your name just now. There you go. Here you are. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. I promise this is not gonna, Pam got pockets. No, Pam, see, it's empty. Look at that. It's empty. Ain't got nothing in that pocket. That pocket is empty, okay? Empty. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yay! Hi, Wendy. Hi, I'm so glad you made it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, D'Angelo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, did I miss anyone? I think I got everyone. Ma'am Beth is here. Hello, my dear. How are you today? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we are having today for most people, they talk about, okay, this is like a holiday and they get some time off and all of that kind of stuff. But for those of us who served or who are serving or who knows people who have served and stuff, especially those who lost their lives with any of our encounters. It doesn't matter if it was World War I, World War II, Grenada, Haiti, Somalia, Iraq, and we've got OEF, all sorts of, we were in Iraq for a long time, Afghanistan, Serbia, anywhere. And it's not just American loss of lives. We think about, the wars that are happening in other places, the Falkland Islands, those type of things. So whenever we remember, that's what this holiday is about, is remembering those individuals, regardless of where they are at, who gave their lives for their country, they volunteered to serve. Most of them volunteered to serve, except if it was the draw, when they had a draft, right? But still, right? So that's what today is about. So I was thinking, what type of fragrances should I have in this? And, if it's a somber, because it's sort of a somber, last year I did a really short snippet saying that today's not a day to, consider having a free day barbecue and all that. But yes, it's okay to celebrate living and having your barbecue and stuff like that. It's okay to do that, but you have to remember not only those that lost their lives in battle, but the after effects of it. So there is things such as PTSD that occurs. There is survivor's guilt that also occurs. There is like lifelong depression, not just PTSD, but depression that, when you see your friends and stuff, they're no longer here with you. You go on the fob and you're chatting with them, having breakfast or whatever, and then they go out on a mission and they come back because something else happened, or they don't come back. So I was like, what type of fragrance, if during the weekend, we know we talk about not leaving the home without being dressed, meaning having some perfume on, right? This hair is driving me nuts. I'm sorry. You're gonna see me pulling and tugging because this is a new unit that I'm wearing today, and I actually really love the color, the 𝐵𝑖𝑜lage. But back to the perfume. Yeah, so I was like, what kind of fragrances? So I didn't want to bring anything that was just too flirty or too I don't want anything too serious, but I also wanted something that's going to represent, some sort of the stoicness of this holiday. So I see the message thingy moving. So let me take a look and see if anybody said anything. Okay, now folks are just saying hi to each other. So let's see here. Okay, yeah. So that's what I decided to do. But the other thing I wanted to do is ask you guys, how many of you, do you know someone that served? Are you serving? Did you serve? Right? Do you have family members that serve? And how do you celebrate how do you spend Memorial Day weekend? Some of us are still working, so I wanted to hear back from you guys because nobody really talks about that other than, oh, it's a holiday. And if you're a civilian, sometimes you don't even get that day off, right? So how do you guys, what do you do Memorial Day weekend? This has been a long day. You glad you have a 3-day? Yes, me too. Me too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am just trying to get used to her. I love the color. This is, I like color, period. So it's the easiest way to color my hair without damaging my hair, because I have done that before when I tried doing it myself. Yes, it is. It's a sort of a, what do you call those things when it like flips like Farrah Fawcett back in the day? But to me, this looks a little more. I would say Jennifer. If you look, I'm a little bougetta, okay? If you watch Basketball Wives, you know, back in the day, Basketball Wives Miami, Jennifer, she had like long straight hair and stuff like that. This reminds me of a mix between her and Evelyn Lozada. And Evelyn Lozada, you know, she's, you know, she always picking a fight with people. So this is what this kind of like it's like, and both of them used to be best friends, but they're not anymore. So yeah, this is that kind of mixed thing I'm going. So we'll call this, I don't know what I'm gonna call her. I'll figure it out by the end of the show. Okay, let's see. You see, I have a son in the Air Force. Yes. Wow. Yes. I did not know your daughter was in the Army. I'm sure you probably told me and I forgot. But, you know, talk on this to figure out where she's at, what she's doing, how old she is, you know, because I'm a sort of sorts. I like to talk to young folks in the military. You know, I'll be like, what's your 5-year plan? What you plan on doing? You know, that kind of stuff. You don't just join, you know. I like to talk to, you know, folks and kind of like, I won't say lead them, but, you know, give them a little bit of direction. Yeah, I like doing that, especially with young soldiers. Let's see. Yes, Jennifer. It's interesting, isn't it? That a lot of, they don't really talk about it so much in schools anymore. Wow, holy mackerelli. So the only, let's see here, Navy, Air Force, Army, and Marines. Teresa, everyone in your family has been in every branch of, well, no, Coast Guard. Coast Guard. And also another branch of the Army is the DOD civilian, okay? DAC, I call them DA civilians, but they're also another branch. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, Teresa. Yes, I remember you telling me that. Yay! Visiting June. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know. I absolutely know that. Yes. Oh, you too. Okay. That's pretty awesome. Hola. Hola, how are you? Your boy Lays. I like your name. So in my family, it's just no Coast Guard. Yay! Yes, awesome sauce. Wendy, I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I was telling Navi that she knew. She knew. And I love her already, except I don't know how to do the front yet, so that's why it's like this. But I'll be watching some more YouTube videos to figure out how to lay my front. I don't want too much edges, you know, swoop, and all of that. I just want it to look as natural as possible. I just need to learn how to do that. And how to fit it to my head. Don't know how to do that either yet. So I'll be reaching out to those YouTubers that do all of that type of stuff. I know that's the point when I see young children. Some of the parents I see today had no time for family. That is very true. You're right. You're right. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, welcome. Yes. Army. Well, Army is number one. Y'all know that. There ain't no ifs, ands about it. I always say in the Army, ain't no gray matter. Okay? Army's the best. Oh gosh, oh, don't cry. Don't, just be happy. Joyful tears. If you are crying, joyful tears. Joyful tears, my dear. Oh my goodness. Yes, guys. So check this out. Like I was saying, some of the fragrances that I decided to select were fragrances that I think are not too sweet, not too sour, not too serious, not too heavy, because, you know, normally this time of the year, you know, we're reflecting. If you've been ever to Fort Hood or to different bigger bases, they lay out boots sometimes. So it's just, you go to cemetery, put the flags down and stuff like that. You know, and you chat, you know, you chat online sometimes, you know, how we talk about people we miss, you know, and not all not all of it is combat related. You know, we have 22 suicides, 22, yes, my dear, 22 suicides a day. And that's probably higher now. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. And I personally have been affected by that. So, you know, I think about these guys all the time, the ultimate, you know, some people, when they go down to downrange and they come back, they, you know, especially if you're a leader, you worry about your why didn't they make it? What did I do wrong? You know, that kind of stuff. That's real. You know, survivor's guilt is really, really real. And not too many people talk about it. Not too many people talk about the fact that we need behavioral health, the magnitude, not the magnitude, but we don't have enough to cater to our soldiers, whether they're older soldiers or younger soldiers or airmen or whatever, you know, we don't have enough of that. So sometimes we chat during this time, we chat, oh, I remember so-and-so, or we might have a bracelet on our hand or something like that. So I'm like, what kind of fragrances would I wear during the weekend since it's so somber, but I'm not going to go without perfume because it's Memorial Day. You know what I mean? So one of the first ones popped in my head. And I mean, absolutely the first one that popped in my head was this one here. And this is Narciso Rodriguez, and this is the Poudre. The reason why I picked the Poudre, it's actually extremely comforting. Number one, it's my favorite, but it's a comforting, wait a minute. No, this isn't Poudre. This is the original, which is very close to the Poudre anyways, but comforting. Narciso Rodriguez, in my opinion, I mean, some people don't like some of his fragrances, but, and there are some that I don't care for, but this one and the Poudre, the red, which is the rouge, the eau de toilette, which is in the black cube with the sort of clear glass outside of it. Which ones I really like? And then the musk. I love those fragrances. They are easy grabs for me. So if I am going somewhere, let's just say I'm going to a brunch or I'm going out with a friend, you know, on this weekend, this is a very easy reach for me. Again, the musk, in my opinion, nobody does musk like this man. It's just, he's got a patent on this, and it's an awesome patent. So this is my the first thing that popped in my head was, I want to get a Narciso fragrance in here. And this is the one that I chose. And this is Narciso Rodriguez. This is the Eau de Parfum. It's, yes, absolutely. Yes. So very comforting. So very comforting. Yes. Picks up the phone. Yes. So a lot of people say that, but they don't really mean it. And they don't know that they don't mean it. There have been you will see people will make certain comments and you could tell that something's wrong. So it's important if somebody calls you and you have their number saved because they're important, or you go on Facebook, for instance, right? There's like a whole bunch of different pages and stuff like that. 22 a day, 22 push-ups, blah, blah, blah. But when you see people make a comment, it's great to go into the messenger section and reach out to them. Make sure they're okay. And if you know anybody that's close to them, maybe get some eyes on, right? Because when someone is suicidal, y'all know I did behavioral health for some time. When somebody is suicidal and they mean to do it, there is absolutely nothing that we can do to stop them. They have to believe that you are there and that you're going to hold their hand through it. You know, so it can be, just because they're smiling doesn't necessarily mean they're okay, right? And that's why it's important when folks make comments, you know, oh, I'm praying for you, or, you know, let me know if you need any help. If somebody's coming on Facebook and saying they need help, that's the help. They're telling you, I need help. And that could be finding out where they're at, and it might be against their will, but having them, you know, calling their command if they're active duty, or calling that area and say, hey, I'm really worried about this person. They made this post, you know, something to that effect. There are ways to help. They might be pissed off at you for a little bit, you know, especially you have to be admitted and stuff, but not all counselors are good counselors. I do know that for a fact. So I think that just being there and not just because they just feel alone. They're surrounded by people and they just feel alone, you know? So, and I can relate to that. Let's see. LD says she enjoys. Yes, me too. Yes, Lindsay, gorgeous and welcome. Hi. Okay, so yes, the bottles are gorgeous. I like to march them up, like dress right dress. They're in the closet like this. Yes, I love them. I do. I really do. Hi, JC. I just saw you pop in. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining the live. Yes. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. We really don't realize just saying hi to somebody, texting daily, or even once a week, you know, something to that effect. Yes. Yes. And we're going to feel that guilt. I'm sorry about that. Eek. Yeah, we're going to feel that guilt. There's no getting around that, but it's the process of working through it. Oh, it's connected to the doggone computer. I forgot. So yeah, I don't know how to turn this. Remember I told you I got a new phone? So I turned the volume off, but I don't know how to turn it off. So yeah. Yeah, we're going to experience that guilt, and there isn't a way to get around that I know of, but it's just knowing that you're experiencing that, acknowledging that you're experiencing that, but not beating yourself up about it, because then you're putting yourself in that predicament where you're now taking on the blame and the onus of it. The signs are there, but we don't always see the signs. It doesn't matter how experienced someone is. You sometimes don't see the signs. And then you have anger towards that as well. For those, when it's not suicide and it's kind of like, like an accident, or, they got killed in combat, what you find is the person that was there, if they survived the event, if they survived the event, that's really heavy. Because when an event occurs, you got to get up, get dressed, check your weapons, get on the vehicle, and roll out on the next mission. Sometimes you get a rest period for 24 hours, but the mission is still there to accomplish. And there are multiple stories you can read. You can look it up. A lot of people have been charged, soldiers, Marines, and stuff like that, because they are guilty, they're angry, and they take it out on the locals when they're downrange and things. All these type of things have happened, So there's a vast loss, a lot of emotional trauma that occurs when you lose someone. And that's why this day is so important. Because it's not just the ultimate sacrifice, meaning your life, but your mindset. To witness certain things is also detrimental. You know what I mean? But that's war. So I just think that it's really important for us to sit back and reflect of how good we have it, and be grateful for those individuals that raise their right hand in whatever country, whatever force, to go out there and do what they think is right for the country. So yeah. Oh, hi, Tosh. I think I saw somebody say hi. There you go. Hi. Hey. Yeah, Lindsay, it's crazy. It's crazy and it's painful, but I'm glad that you're doing better now. If you look at the statistics right now, there's a lot of young people that are hurting too, So watch your kids, watch your grandkids and stuff. There's so much going on. So Memorial Day is not a holiday per se. It's more, in my mindset, it's a time for us to reflect. So another good fragrance for doing so is something that's really simple. And this one is Son de Gioia. And this is by Giorgio Armani. I have two Giorgio Armani fragrances. This one here, hubby came back with dinner. Whoops, I just broke the, oh, there we go. I don't know what it is with these fragrances. This happens a lot. I mean, not squirt myself in the eye. The top pops off with it. I know I'm a little strong. You know, I'm manhandling it. Stop. There we go. I fixed it. This time of the year is beautiful for being outside. So, you know, visiting family and friends, you're going to be outdoors. It really, really blossoms in the heat. I had several of these different ones, but this happens to be my favorite. I don't know what it is about this fragrance that just, it gives me, again, this time of the year, what this Memorial Day is about. It's comforting. And you'll notice that most of the fragrances that I pick, comforting for one reason or the other. So yeah, I absolutely really like that for this. It's very simple. It's chic, in my opinion, chic looking. And it's anybody, any age can wear this fragrance. It's sweet enough for a really young person. And it's just enough not too sweet for somebody that's older and doesn't sweet or cloying. And it's a good fragrance also to be around older people, because sometimes our strong fragrances are not good to their noses. Okay, so that's done by Giorgio Armani. Son de Joa by Giorgio Armani. Okay, so the next fragrance I mentioned, I had two Giorgio Armani fragrances. The next one, I had this in another live a few weeks ago, and this one is Giorgio Armani My Way. This is such a summer fragrance. It is fruity. I love the sustainable aspect of this. When they, you know, the whole commercial and everything. It's a beautiful bottle, of course, right? That beautiful blue, OMG, the pink fluid in there. But this has, in my opinion, a fruitiness to it that gives, it's not like edible fruity, such as this one here, which has the watermelon vibe. And this is 𝐕𝐝𝐴. This is number, I think you can see the number. There we go, number 3, right? So these two, I kind of have, they're lined up together, but this one is a little more classier to me, to my nose anyways. This was my scent of the day, the 𝐕𝐝𝐴, the Dolce & Gabbana 𝐕𝐝𝐴. This one people had in their, people either like it or hate it. Some people say that it goes sour on their skin. Some people said that this one, the My Way, doesn't last very long on their skin at all. Like they'll put it on and then maybe about 30 minutes later, they're like, okay, where is it? It doesn't do that for me. For me, it stays on my skin. It smells great. I would say after about the 5th hour, it fades down completely where I can't smell it. But because I have a big bottle, I can respray, and I like the comfort. I like the way this, I like these bottles with the, like, the rounded edges. So I find that I can use this quite a bit and not really, I don't have to overspray with it. That's another thing. I don't have to overspray with this one. Whereas this one, I may have to overspray, like put about 6 to 8 on my chest and then a few around my neck and stuff like that. So these two here, in my opinion, they're sort of similar. This is more watermelon-y, more fruity and watermelon-y. Different scent stories though. This has more, a little more floral to it, in my opinion, but still fruity. I'm looking at the notes to see if I missed anything. Oh, give me 1 second. Hi, Shoe Lady. I did miss you coming in. Hi, good evening. Welcome, welcome. So yes, these two right here, I think are great for that occasion. Now, a lot of times, I remember when I was in Leavenworth, my friends and I that I worked with and their families and stuff, we rented like campers and stuff like that. But we rented out a site and we went out to the lake and we spent the entire weekend together. And that was so awesome. I don't want to say their names, number one, because some of them are still active duty and probably wouldn't want me mentioning their names. So that was one of the best memories that I have. And it also, I was just talking about it the other day because Christian was out there with me. And both of us suffer really badly from allergies. Like, I'm in the military, but I can't be outside for very long or else I will swell up. Yeah, I will. You know, that's why I look a little puffy today, because I was outside. I went and hiked the mountain for PT yesterday. And as beautiful as it was, I was swollen. I'm sore and swollen. So, yeah, so Chris and I were out there. Chris's eyes shut, swell up shut, grainy, sandy. Me too. Sniffling nose and stuff, you know. And so that's kind of This is a fragrance that I would think you're outside. I like outdoor, indoor screens, okay? Like, you know, you're outside, but you're inside, you know, it's screened in, and you could put a fan on and AC is running and stuff. That's the kind of outdoors that Pam likes. You jump in the pool, you come back, and you go back inside. Oh, gosh. Or the beach. I'm good at beaches, like in Hawaii and even in Florida. When I go to the beach, I don't have this type of sniffling and stuff. I don't get that when I go to the beach. I don't know what it is in the air, but when I go to the beach and stuff, I don't have allergy struggles in the beach. But when I'm outside, like outside with the bugs, and I'm not good at it. But my friends and they, when we used to go over to their house, or when we go on camping trips and all that kind of stuff, you know, it was a lot of fun and everything, but I would constantly have to take a Zyrtec or something prior to. But for a barbecue or something, I would think that these would be great. And the reason why I say that is because, number one, they're nice and sweet, but you're eating watermelon, you're eating fruits, say strawberries and stuff like that. You know, I don't know if y'all do like lettuce wraps and stuff where you put the turkey meat. I eat turkey meat, like turkey cold cuts, and you put the lettuce, like the one with the nice big leaves, I forgot what it's called, but the nice lettuce on there, and then like the olives on the inside and stuff. And you put that, if you have kids that run track, that's what we do. We don't eat bread during that time of the year. But you know, it's just kind of cool, and you're just chilling. These are great, great fragrances for that. Hi, Heavy on the Chai. Hey. Thank you for joining. Hi, Mighty Strong. Hi, sweetheart. It's good to see you guys. Good night, Wendy. Grandbaby to the carnival. Oh, nice. Have a blessed evening too, my dear. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. This is what you call allergy face. I'm swollen. My eyes are swollen a little bit. So I had to put on crazy. I call them like my dramatic eyelashes to hide the swelling. But thank you so very much. Yeah, so these two fragrances here are great for that type of a, you know, you go and you're chilling outside on the porch or the park. Some families, they do like, you know, like they meet up. It's like a memorial meetup and stuff like that. You know, you could do stuff like that. But these are great for choices. My Way and L'Impératrice. Number 3, I think that's how you pronounce it, L'Impératrice. I could be wrong. L'Impératrice, yeah. This one, L'Impératrice, number 3. and you can find these at TJ Maxx. I think it's like $40, either $40 or $49 for this one. This is still full price in the store. Okay, so speaking of outside hanging out, something light, something not too heavy, something. I would say, you know, you're like, yeah, you know, you're chilling, and, you know, got to be this one. And this is, I told y'all I love this fragrance. This is 𝐂𝐻𝐿 Sport, and this is the cologne, okay? It's got that nice citric vibe to it. It's a fragrance that both men and women can wear. And when it's on a woman's skin, it doesn't smell like she's wearing a man's cologne. You know, sometimes that's some fragrances give that vibe. This is gorgeous. As a matter of fact, I know I'm wearing something else, but I'm going to spray some on. Yes, this is gorgeous. Nice, clean, crisp scent. It's the Chanel. This is Chanel Allure, and this is the 𝐂𝐿 Sport version. I tossed and turned on whether I was going to put the Allure or the Parfum, you know, the regular one or the Toilette in here, but I'm like, no, I think this would be a better suited, you know, for outdoors, hanging out this weekend, just chilling, you know. I don't know if y'all smoke cigars and stuff, but I know some people do, you know, just having a mood, you know, like relaxed. This is great. And this is actually good for evenings, you know, evening wear, even though it's like, it looks like a daytime perfume. If you do boat rides, if you're on a yacht, if you do yachts, you know, where you can rent a yacht and stuff like that, this is also a great one because you're on salt water. Well, you could be on fresh water too, but if you're on salt water, it does very well with the smell of the salt water. It doesn't give that contradictory sweet salt, freshy, like, you know, fish fresh. It doesn't give that at all. It stays nice and clean. Ooh, I don't have that one. Oh, maybe I do. I might have gotten some from Dr. Rose. My favorite is 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐬, something like that. That's my favorite. Everyone I've let smell the tiny little joint sent me a tiny little sample, and child, I've been nursing that for like the past 6 months. I will just sniff it, to be quite honest with you. I'm a spray, like I spray a little bit on somebody's hand for them to smell it, but that's it. I am going to get that one. I really like that. I like that a lot. Let's see here. Yes, that's it. Jihan. I have to be careful and not say jihad, because you know jihad means something completely different. Yes. So Chanel Allure Homme Sport, and this is the cologne. My husband, the other one is also good. It's in a gray bottle, the Eau de Toilette. I like that one too. So that's what, you know, hubby, he takes that with him everywhere he goes. Even if he's not wearing it, he takes it because he said, I'm using up his perfume. I like this. This is also very comforting. I would say that this is an easy reach for a guy. In my opinion, guy or gal, but a guy going out is an easy reach, especially on a hot day. Today it was very hot. Yesterday it was 92 degrees, and I was sweating up a storm under my short wig. OMG. It was bad. So speaking of nice and fresh is this one here. And this is Acqua Allegoria Neroli Bianca by Galan. And I like this beehive type, honeycomb type. Well, I love these bottles. I only have 2 of them. Okay. But this one is one of my favorites. Every time I wear it, I get compliments from the hubby. Every single time I wear this. Neroli Bianca, of course, it has neroli in it, which I thought I really, really love neroli. I just like it a lot, but it has to be mixed really well with something else. Neroli and vanilla smells good together too, but let's see. D'Angelo says you love Lamar. I gotta go back and smell it. So, and see, Teresa, I think I'm gonna go back and smell it. I have some more samples that I received, so I'm gonna be doing another sample video pretty soon. Let's see, it's cold and rainy there. Yeah, it's hot. Like, see? It's hot out there. Thank you, Mighty Strong. Thumbs up, everybody. Please hit me a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm. I really appreciate it if you do that. I really would. Coconut Fizz one. Okay, of this? I love this. I only have 2. And I'm trying not to like buy stuff just to have the whole line or something, except House of 𝐂𝐲𝐬. That's probably the only company that I really want the whole entire line of. But guys, good fragrance. If you can get your hand on it or get a sample, I think you would like it. And I was going ham on this, right? See that? I'm selling up backups of stuff. I decided not to hold on to backups, but this is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. So another fragrance that I really, really enjoy is this one here. And this is by the Taliaferro. Oh my God. This is such a beautiful fragrance. And I want to say this is a room 129. I wish he had the names on them because I can never remember what the dot means. But either one of them is good, right? Yep, it is 129. I really like Taliaferro's fragrances. Initially, when I first purchased it, I was spraying quite a bit of it, and I decided to reserve these for evenings, whether I'm at home or whether I'm going out. They last really well on my skin. I'll get about 4 to 5 hours, which is decent for such a light fragrance. But the way it transforms on my skin, it doesn't stay linear. So it doesn't stay, when I spray it on, it doesn't stay linear. I get like wafts and movement with this fragrance. 1 minute it smells like a little sexy and a little cookie-ish. Another way, in my video, I talked about sugar cookies and stuff like that. Guys, I love these guys. I only have 2, and the 2 that I have, I love. I'm not going to just go out there and buy every single fragrance. I really wanted to buy the entire line, but I decided not to because I have too many fragrances that I need to use, and I need to behave myself. I'm just saying. But But yeah, this I really, really, really like. And this is 129, room 129 by, yes, it's fragrance. I don't know what it is. Dude, I don't know what you do, but you do it well, okay? And this is the Taliaferro room 129. Great if you have like a dinner date, if you guys are, you know, like if you're going out with one special person and, well, you don't know if they're that special yet, but you're going out with somebody, you know, that weekend, or maybe it's the first time you're hanging with a group of people for that weekend. That's an easy fragrance to wear for that. Like you just meet up like in a new group. Another good one, just meet people you don't know, and you want to smell nice. You don't want to overpower them or anything like that. If they don't know, especially if you like beast mode fragrances, it's Allure. The Chanel one is a great one for that, as well as this. This is the Sun de Joie, and this is by Giorgio Armani, a great one as well. Has a slightly boozy, honeyed, boozy vibe to it, but I quite enjoy it. Yes, I haven't bought BED yet, but it's coming. It's coming. That might be the last one. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do love his stuff. Oh, yes. Teresa, do you like coconut? Did she answer? She might have already answered. Okay, you love it. Okay, yes, good. Harry says, yes, you love it. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna look for it, Coconut Fizz. Yeah, and you know, sometimes he does sales, so it'll pay, like I paid $50 per bottle for these. And then sometimes, depending upon, I know Chai Sense 773 is his channel. He had gotten like a discount or something like that, but it's $50. He's an independent, you know, guy, and I really like his fragrances. I love the packaging. It's so cute, right? It looks like a nice little glass cube. I like it a lot. The only thing, and this is because I'm being nitpicky, is I wish that the caps, okay, had, you know, that thing that makes your cap stay down, because it doesn't. See that? So I can't pick these up like this. And these, I store these next to my Baccarat Rouge, because I have a cube thing going on in there, right? So these go like this, and then they're like this, and then all of the Narciso goes in a line like little soldiers. So you have, that's in the privates, and this is the sergeants, and then the Baccarat Rouge is the officers. That's that's how I line them up, right? And then these, the Dolce & Gabbana's on the left. It's just a method to my madness, the way I store my fragrances. But all I'm saying is, this one here, it has some, you know, you got to pull it off. So that's, and of course, you know, if he had that, it might have cost a little bit more, but it's too light, and I have to keep it close because I don't want to store it like this. I don't like that. I have to figure out a way to do it myself. So anyways, room 129. So the next fragrance I want to bring up is this one here, and this is Dahlia Divine, and this is the Le Nude version. Now, the bottle doesn't look like this. Pam, the incredible muscle puller, look at that right there. That's, yeah, I always do that with these bottles. I don't know why I always snap them off. I don't have to do that, but I do. Another beautiful floral, creamy, and this is the eau de toilette, so it's not something that's overpowering. So if you're going to visit, like, you know, like the I don't want to say old home, the retirement home. You're going to visit your grandmother, your grandfather at the retirement home, because I mean, mask mandate has lifted, and they say you can visit and stuff now. This would be a good fragrance that you can wear. And if your grandparent or great-grandparent happens to like fragrances, if you're choosing to purchase something for them, this is a good one in the Dahlia Divine line because it's light. It's still sweet. I don't have anything on here because today when I went to work, I sprayed that one here and in the back of my neck. Oh, no. I wore this. My mind. I wore this yesterday. I wore Chanel Coromandel today. Yes. This has a lemony, not lemony, slightly citrus, but mostly floral and sweet. Oh gosh. I'm tempted now to find out exactly what it is because I haven't worn this in a couple of weeks. Just yesterday when I pulled the fragrances out and on my skin because I have nothing on my hand. It's actually really, really nice. I really like the Dahlia Divine line. So let me tell you what that has real quick. So that's called Dahlia Divine Eau Initial. Floral, citrusy. I was correct with the citrus notes. Musky, powdery, white floral. It's aquatic. That's where I'm getting that little lift from. So that's actually good if you go into you know, those parks that has like the water. It's like a fake beach and it's got the waves. You know, the pool that has the wave thingy. They happen in San Antonio. That's the only place I've been to one. Yeah, this has bergamot in it, blood orange at the top, and then flowers in the middle, lotus, magnolia, jasmine, and rose. So it's got really good flowers in there. That's going to lift up that citrus. But for the most part, it's not like heavy and beastly. So it's something that you can wear during this, you know, Memorial Day weekend. If you're relaxing, if you're going to go visit your great-grandparents, whether it's at a retirement home or, you know, at the home, you know, at your house, they come to visit you. Or you can gift it to them. Especially, you know, I'm going to be one of those great grandmothers who wants perfume, okay? I'm still going to have a big collection. I'm still going to have a big collection. I can't help myself. So we're down to 2. I've got 2. And, oh, 3. Let's do this one first. So this is Sol de Paz. I like keeping them in the boxes. I don't know what it is. Look at that square. This is in another section of the closet, but this is Sol de Positano. I know why I like the color. Number one is Tiffany blue-ish, right? Or Tiffany teal green-ish. But I like doing this. Oh! This bottle is so pretty. It is so pretty. I love this fragrance. OMG. Out of all of them, the blue bottle, I'm gonna spray a little bit on. This again, citrus in it, flowers in it. Excuse me. Let's see. Give the bottle to my son for his birthday, and I kept the samples. Oh, what did you buy? Hold on, I'm scrolling. Yes, Lindsay. Lining them up. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. Sample pack, you have all 3. So Marilyn, oh, okay, you gave them to your son. I love those fragrances. I really do. The Taliaferro. Can't remember the fragrance that I gave him. I bet you he's loving it. This one right here has a slightly, I've not heard anybody said this, but it smells almost like a little, I don't know why, it reminds me of corn. I like to eat. Maybe that's why I'm always relating fragrances to food. I like to eat, but I have to maintain a weight, right? So I have to be careful. Yeah, but I actually, let's pull up the notes. I get not popcorn, but just a slight corny, like corn. Like, you know, corn, that you cook corn. The Sol de Positano by Tom Ford. It has bitter orange. I get that. Mandarin orange, lemon, Calabrian bergamot, and petitgrain. That's what it is. The petitgrain. The petitgrain, probably coupled with a little bit of the moss, which the moss is the bottom. But the petitgrain, that's what it is. Food. I think food when I think petitgrain. I know it's a leaf, but I get corn. I don't know why. I get slightly corn. It makes me want to eat. But it doesn't smell like, you know, corn that you cook, not cream corn or nothing. It just has that, I don't know what it is. You know, kind of like that fragrance that I did the other day, the last video, where it has carrot seeds in it. But this is petitgrain. So this is Sol de Positano. I think this is one of my favorite from Tom Ford. It's not a love, but I really like this. And I think it's a great fragrance. It's clean, it's green, it's simple, it's easy. Whether you're going to like visit somewhere like that has water, salt water, you know, I think it's a good fit. It's one of the good summer fragrances as well. I don't know. I haven't watched anybody's summer videos. I've been busy with school. I have to catch up on videos. But yeah, this one here, I think is actually, in my opinion, a good Memorial Day weekend fragrance. So let's see if I missed anyone coming in. Hold on one second. Yeah, lining them up like little soldiers. I'm busting them up. I am messing them up. And I try really hard to remember not to be rough with things. You know, that's why I can't be no hair. But if I was a hairdresser, I wouldn't have any clients because they'll tell me I'm too rough. They'll tell me I'm way too rough. Let's see here. Hello. Hi. Hi. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you. I think, how do you say your name? Sadia. Sadia or Sadiha. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. You guys show me a lot of love, and I really appreciate it. I really do. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you so much again, guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So, guys, if you are not tracking, I did a giveaway video earlier this week. And what it is that I reached, well, I'm past 5,000 subscribers now, but I reached 5,000 subscribers, and I had mentioned it a few lives ago, and I finally got around to doing a video. So that video is where I was doing my Arabian Oud fragrances and the giveaway competition. So I'll take a moment just to talk about that. The giveaway is open to everyone. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, follow me on TikTok, and follow me on Twitter. And then on my posts on TikTok and Twitter, just put on there, enter me into the Pam FAM. Well, you ain't got to go Pam FAM. Enter me into the 5K subscriber cash giveaway. Now, some people are probably going to ask, why am I doing cash? Well, I'm doing cash, number one. I'm not going to tell you how much it is yet, but I'm doing cash for two reasons. One is that I don't like when people are excluded. I try very hard to be inclusive because, as you can see by the names in here, I have people who follow me and who support me from all over the world. So I want to give them an opportunity to also be able to win, you know, have an opportunity to win. Secondly, maybe it's 3 or 4. Secondly, not everybody likes fragrances that I select. They may like it because I'm reviewing it, but then when they purchase it, they may not like it, or when they get it, they may not like it. Then they have to figure out a way to get rid of it and all that kind of stuff. And that's stressful, okay? Who wants to be excited about winning something and then they don't like it, right? And thirdly is that I have both men and women following me. So for me to just do something with makeup, if it's somebody that doesn't really wear makeup, even men or women, what's the point, right? So I will do makeup another time. That's why I wanted to do the cash. And plus, they can use the cash to buy whatever they want to. So that's, or put it towards something that's a little more expensive or whatever, you know? So that's kind of my mindset, those 3 reasons why I want to do a cash giveaway. I am going to keep it open long enough. 5,000 people, don't everybody come on the same time. So 5,000 people plus are subscribed to my channel. So that'll give them some time to see the video, to go create, if they don't have an account with TikTok or Twitter, so that they can follow me and stuff like that. Because I need the followers. Let's be honest here, okay? And then, of course, you know, on my YouTube channel, once you subscribe, you hit like and you comment down below. When you comment under that video, the video that's specifically that video that I talk about the giveaway, you just say, enter me into the 5,000 subscriber cash giveaway. So that's all you have to do. 3 areas that you got to follow me on, and then make sure you make a comment. So, and I'll enter everybody's name. I'm taking notes, right? And then when it's time for the raffle, I'll probably do it. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it live or do a video of it yet, because I'm also moving. I'm also trying to buy a house. I have, you know, I got a lot going on. So I have to make sure that it's time, the efficiency. Okay. So I hope that I'm not offending anyone by doing cash. I hope but that's the intent of why I'm doing it. And at the end of the day, this has to be fun for me, and it's my giveaway, so that's why I do it. Oh gosh. Let's see here. Any new comments? No new comments. All right. All right, so the next fragrance I want to talk about is this right here. And I bought this and I was going back and forth on whether I like this or not. This is 𝐲𝑝 Renaissance. Guys, great fragrance outside when it's really, really hot. I have an idea. Haven't tried it 100% yet. I only tried it for a short period of time. Put this in the fridge. Before you go out on a really hot day, spray yourself with it. You might smell like lemon juice initially. You might, you know, really expensive, well-blended lemon juice. But baby, after that 30 minutes when the sun hits you and you're warm and you're sweating, you know, the sweat bubbles if you're a lady and it's all down here and, you know, it's rolling down the sides and, you know, you made the mistake of wearing silk in the summer. Who's done that before? This chick right here. Because it leaves marks. Everybody can see you sweating. So I don't wear silk in the summer. Guys, this fragrance, cool on the body. My goodness, it's nice. It's really, really nice. So I think it would be great. Let's say you're going out. I mentioned going to visit the cemetery, putting flags down, that type of stuff. Or you're outside on a barbecue. Or you're outside just hanging out on the porch. You know, enjoying shooting the breeze, you know, with family and friends or whatever. You're outside in the heat. Great fragrance to try doing that. And additionally, great when it's cool. Put this bad boy in the refrigerator. Let's say you know you're leaving the house about 2 o'clock. Not high noon, but 2 o'clock. Yes, yes, yes. And that is 𝐲𝑝's Renaissance. Okay. So I haven't tried this one yet. It's nice. It's nice. Initially, when I did the video, I was going back and forth on it. But you do get, again, that petitgrain. I think petitgrain is something that they put in a lot of fragrances that has citric notes in it. Because I sense that grainy effect. When I wear that, I've only worn it, I've worn it now 3 times. Like all day long, 3 times. And when I wear it, I have to let it sit for about 25 to 30 minutes. Once that 25 to 30 minutes goes by and that citric, heavy citrus notes, you know, it's a little bit too much for me, where it just smells like citrus. Excuse me. Once that goes away, ooh, I don't know what's going on, guys. Excuse me again. That's when the floral notes come to the top. You see what I'm saying? The floral notes come up and they show out. And when it's hot, you know, it literally comes out, your pores mixed up with the sweat. I don't know what it is. It doesn't smell funky. You smell clean. You smell clean and pretty. It's not sick. I don't call it a sexy perfume. I don't think it's sexy. I just think it's very classy. That's what I get with that fragrance. And then it's not like over the top heavy. Like I love Italia and I love Lyra. But when I first put it on, it might be too much for other people because, you know, I do like 25 sprays. Yes, I do. But with that one, I have to wait about 30 minutes for it. Yeah. Yes, honey. Yes. I wonder where you're at in Florida. You know, some of y'all probably live right down the street from my mom. My family's in Miami. Only Lyra. Lyra is good. Italia, I love, love, love both of them. Okay, equally. I am hoping to get Dama Bianca in my collection. I smell the sample of that. I like it. I don't know if I love it yet, but I do like it a lot. And I am trying to, I like sweet. I love Healy's fragrances. I also love Arabian Oud's fragrances. So I love Tiziana Terenzi. So like really love Tiziana Terenzi. My ultimate love is of course the House of 𝐂𝐲𝐬. But for me, man, the Lyra and the Italia, I am so happy I blind bought those. I absolutely love them. Yes. You're in Tampa, but your entire family's... Oh, girl. Yes. Yes. I've been, child, I love Miami. I love Miami. I really, really do. I also love San Francisco. I love San Antonio. My first time visiting San Antonio was when I went to AIT in 1990. So this one here, absolutely love this. Now, Whispers of Guidance is my favorite from this line, which is the House of 𝐂𝐲𝐧𝐬's Whispers in the Garden collection. Okay, this one is Whispers of Time. Love this one. Again, that citric note to it. When it's hot outside, what do? We reach for fresh fragrances, citrus fragrances. This here, I did a video when I first purchased it. I really like this fragrance. Now, I have the travel spray, so I use more the travel spray than this one. But something about opening these bottles. Let me spray a little bit on. Because I just thought about smelling this and smelling, they're very similar. Yep. They're very similar. The petitgrain is not, and I hate saying that, but on the Tom Ford, the petitgrain is not as well blended. Let's see if petitgrain is in Whispers of Time. To me, this smells better than the Tom Ford Soleil Le Positano. So let's look it up real quick and I'll tell you. The Whispers of Time, nicely blended. It's citrus, of course, white florals, fresh spicy, warm spicy, woody. Nope, it doesn't. It has neroli. No petitgrain. Maybe that's why it smells, but it has ginger in it. Between the Tom Ford and the House of 𝐂𝐲𝐧𝐬, they smell similar, but I would go with the Whispers of Time by the House of 𝐂𝐲𝐽. I really would. But again, these type of fragrances, guys, you know, putting it in the fridge, citrus notes, great. This one doesn't have any like orange and mandarin and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't have that. So that could be a little, you know, the reason why it's slightly different, but the petitgrain is what's giving it that note in there. Yeah. The Whispers of Time, I like it better. It's also softer, so it's not as harsh as Tom Ford. Let's see here. Good night. Good night. Good night. I missed you leaving. I missed you leaving. Hey, Sean. Oh my gosh. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you so much. It's good to see you. Let's see here. LT says The Whispers of Time. Whispers of the Garden. Sam said, but I'm not trying any. Maybe I'll try Whispers of Time. Yeah, try it and see what you like. It's light. It's also not one that you can. It's not beast mode. I'm telling you right now. None of these, in my opinion, none of the Whispers of the Garden is beast mode, including the one that everybody talks about, that crazy about in the white bottle. They're pretty in their own right. The one that has the white cap is the one that I think most people least like. But for me, let me see. I think it's called the Whispers. It's not Whispers of Truth. Whispers of Truth is like Whispers of Innocence. That one has a weedy, you know, like those weeds that grow in your yard kind of thing. It has like a slightly that kind of vibe, and a lot of people don't like that one. I find that I wore it and I had my husband and Nathan smell, not Lizzie, and Nathan smell it. Both of them liked it. So I ended up keeping it in my collection. If my family likes my fragrances, I end up keeping it in my collection. But none, and I mean none of the Whispers of the Garden have like crazy beast mode fragrances. They're very classy, light fragrances. They have more ingredients or more notes in them than the Signature line. Signature line mostly has 6 notes, 2 top, 2 middle, 2 bottom. The Whispers of the Garden normally has 2 or 3 at the top and a lot in the middle, and then very little at the bottom as well. So Just keep that in mind. Oh, no, it does not last. No, see, mine is back there. It doesn't last long on the skin, either on my skin. I love the scent. I think it's absolutely beautiful tropical scent. Both the whispers of this, both the Mickey Mouse and the Wonder Woman, they have nice tropical vibe, coconutty, that type of vibe. Fruity, coconutty, sexy, a little smoky. Some of them, no, not smoky, like woody, but they don't last very long. How I get them to last long on me is I layer, and I don't have a lot of the Wonder Woman left anymore, so I'm very particular about layering her. But I layer them. I layer, wait for it to dry, slightly dry, layer again, and by the time I'm done layering, my skin has a gloss, like I put oil on my skin. That's how I layer my fragrances. I wait and I layer, I wait and I layer, but they don't last very long. Those, in my opinion, those two limited edition ones don't last very long. If you're going somewhere like 3 hours max and you're coming back home, it might last on your skin. Now, you not smelling it, but when you're in areas, and I said this story before, I would put it on in the morning, and in that evening, I'm in the store at TJ Maxx. I had gotten a compliment, and even before I left the office, the house lady that does the house cleaning, she complimented me on my perfume. So I wasn't smelling it, but on my body, it was on my body, and of course rubbed up on my clothes and stuff like that. Maybe that's how it lasted long, but they're gorgeous, gorgeous perfumes. Disney doesn't. Yes, that's true, Teresa. Jennifer says she ain't going nowhere without me. Okay. All right. So those are the that I recommend for Memorial Day weekend. I'll go back down and let y'all know what I talked about. So not the first one, but Tom Ford is this one here, Sol de Positano. It's nice. It's floral. It has that petitgrain in it that kind of takes me aback, putting the cap on wrong. And I keep it in the box because I like the way the box looks, to be quite honest with you. Okay. Then the 𝐕𝐢𝐴, this one is Renaissance, 1861, is it? Yeah, 1861 Renaissance. And it suggests it looks like lemon juice. Guys, that's exactly what it smells like to me, to my nose. Other people's might smell other things. Pam's nose smelled lemon juice initially. After about 30 minutes on my skin, that's when the florals pop up on this one, and that's when I'm really happy with it. What I'm suggesting is, if you know it's going to be really hot where you're at and you're going to be outside, put it in the refrigerator, let it cool off, and then put it on your skin. It will be nice and refreshing, and I think you will enjoy it. The one I just talked about, the House of Sillage, Whispers of Time. This one is really pretty as well. Beautiful florals in this one, but it's also very citric. It's clean. It's ozonic, aquatic, you know, that same vibe. Another citrus flavor, another citrus, and it's one of my favorites, and this is Chanel's Allure Sport. And this is the Homme, and this is the cologne. Clear bottle cologne. The other toilette is in the gray, silver, flasky type of bottle. So this is the cologne. I really like this. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. One of my absolute favorite from the House of Di Taliaferro. This one is Room 129. Guys, this is gorgeous. Sweet, but not over the top sweet. It's just really sensual in my opinion, and it's a good calming fragrance. I absolutely adore this fragrance. The next fragrance I have, another citrus base, but this is floral and fruity as well, and this is Neroli Bianca. Is it Bianca or Blanca? Yeah, Bianca. Aqua Allegoria, and this is from the House of Galan. Love, love, love this. I love the bottle. I was playing with it. Look at what I did. You can't leave me nowhere with nothing, can you? I'm going to damage it. So this right here is, this is Neroli Bianca by the Aqua Allegoria line. And this is, I get compliments on this all the time. This has that petitgrain type corn. Remember I told you all like corn? Same thing with this one, but it's prettier than the Tom Ford, in my opinion, and less expensive than the Tom Ford. Another fragrance that I highly recommend, especially if you're going to be visiting your family that is in nursing homes, is this one here. This is Eau Initiale by Dahlia Devin. I'm sorry, Dahlia Devin's Eau Initiale. And it is the eau de toilette. It's in the white. It's the only one in the white bottle. Beautiful, pretty. Has like a slightly citrus note as well, but you don't smell as citrus as more fruity, like tangerine type. And it's really, really pretty. It's not a fragrance that is also nice and comforting, but it's not a fragrance that's going to cause someone to get sick because it's not cloying. It doesn't last long on the skin. As in like full, as soon as you spray it, that's what you're smelling all throughout. What happens is it dies down and it blends into your skin. So it's almost like your skin, that's what you naturally smell like. And that's what I really like about this. And this is Dahlia Devin's Eau Initiale. Another fragrance that I absolutely love, and I think it's great for this time of the year, especially for this holiday weekend. And it is Sun d'Gioia by Giorgio Armani. I have to fix my mouth to say it. Sun d'Gioia by Giorgio Armani. Beautiful fragrance. As you can see, I have put slight dent in this. Sweet, fruity. I guess I almost get like a rummy mango vibe with this. But I really love sniffing this. I love it on my skin. I love it coming out of the bottle. I love it when it's developed on my skin, when the notes start intermingling. I absolutely adore this. I normally don't mix this with anything else when I wear it. This, I would say, is well suited for if you're sitting around a barbecue, because the warmness and the comforting vibe that it gives you, it's real chill with a glass of cognac or rum or wine or whatever. Great. Day, midday, nighttime, great fragrance. And this is Sun d'Gioia by Giorgio Armani. And most of these are affordable fragrances, okay? All right, so the two that I like it together, I have worn them together. I will say that I have done that, but I couldn't tell the difference of which was which, right? So that's why I pulled both of them out. But this one is Giorgio Armani My Way, one of my very, very favorite releases of 2020. Gets a lot of flack in the fragrance community, but I absolutely adore this fragrance. I love the story behind it, the sustainability, the fact that you can refill this, but I don't think I'm ever going to finish this 100 ml bottle. But the point is, it's pretty, okay? It has a nice, fruity summer vibe. It's a great fragrance if you want to feel really pretty, if you're dressing in a sundress, you know, a white sundress going out there, your hair is tied up in a ponytail, or, you know, your hair is out if you're going to the beach. Would I wear this to the beach? No, I don't think I would wear this to the beach. It's just much more, you know, hanging out on the porch or going shopping, or, you know, just you're out and about, because whilst you're floating from wherever, if you're like me and you want to shop, you're floating. This is also a nice one if you're visiting somebody that likes flowers. I think this is a good one as well. So this is My Way by Giorgio Armani. Put this back here. And then the other one that I have that's very similar to it, Watermelon Baby. Love her. And this is 𝐿'Impératrice by Dolce & Gabbana. And it has a number 3 on it. I know there are other numbers. There we go. I know there are other numbers, but this one here, I really, really like this. I've had this for about 2 years. And I only, because I have so much perfume, I wasn't wearing it a lot. So I pulled it out yesterday. That's not today, yesterday. See, my memory is going. And I am intending to finish this year. Yes, I am. And you can find this at this one. You can find the TJ Maxx for about $39 or $49, one of the two. This is the bigger bottle. So this is 𝐿'Impératrice, and this is by Dolce & Gabbana. And this one is another good one you could put in the refrigerator. Because of the watermelon. Bet you like it. If you do that and you don't like it, let me know. But I think you will like that. And then the last one that I have, this is by Narciso Rodriguez, and this is a musky, comforting fragrance. This is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. Guys, this is the eau de parfum. It is beautiful. It is musky. It is not cloying to my nose. It's so pretty. I will say, do not overspray. I don't know. Yeah, don't overspray. You don't need to. You need about maybe, for us oversprayers, I would do no more than 10. That is overspraying, isn't it? Okay, so more, no, maybe no more than 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no more than 6. No more than 6. Oh, I missed. Oh, good night, good night. I'm sorry, I missed it. Sometimes Harry tried to do flat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. This is so sweet. I don't think I'm an expert. I just like what I like, and I like sharing it with you guys. Are you trying to have me melt off in for that layering? I love layering. I do. I love layering fragrances. I try to mix different combinations and stuff like that to see where it goes. I love layering also the 𝐓𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐤𝐬 fragrances. I use 𝐂𝐴MOIS as a layering base for some of the 𝐓𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐤𝐬 fragrances, but I actually use Emerald Rain. Emerald Rain is my favorite, one of my favorites, and I actually use that. I use the Emerald Rain to lift the Wonder Woman, and I also use Emerald Rain to lift the Mickey Mouse, the Disney. I use it to do, and it works well for me. I love this. So my last fragrance, guys, is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez and Eau de Parfum. So again, I will remind y'all, please, if you are interested in winning some cash, I have the 5,000 subscriber giveaway going on right now. That will end in June. And I want to say, I think I might have said the middle of June. I'm not sure if I put a date yet, but that's supposed to end in June. The reason I'm doing it for that long is because I really want people to get an opportunity to, to try and enter if they want to. All right. Remember, all you got to do is subscribe to my channel. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter. Make sure you're down in the comment and make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. And what you're commenting on, right? You're commenting on winning. Pam, enter me. It's there. Pam, enter me into the 5K subscriber giveaway. You must go to that video that I posted about the giveaway. So please look for that video. I posted it less than a week ago. It's there. Just look for that, comment underneath it, because what I'm going to do is take that video and then I'm going to cross-reference it with the TikTok and the Twitter, and then I'm going to go from there, and then I'm going to select a winner. Okay, I'm excited, guys. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you coming to another episode of Let's Talk Fragrance with Pam Jordan. I really, really, really appreciate all the love that you've been showing me. I think that we've hit 5,000. We're going to hit 10,000 pretty soon because I have faith. I pray about it. And it's just going to be awesome. I have some great content coming your way. I have some surprise lives coming. I'm really excited about them. But at the end of the day, I'm doing all of this, not just for myself, but I'm truly, really doing it for you. So if you are interested in seeing some more things, some people mentioned, this is why I started buying some more wigs. I have enough wigs over there, but, I'm trying these out. Some people like the hair. So, I'm just trying little things, look a little different, All right, guys, the minute you have your rest of your Friday evening, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Thank you for joining Let's Talk Fragrance with Pam, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.